Hello and welcome to another FFT Arena match. Today's match is against the newcomer Ecthel, something. And his opponent will be reinoe. So starting off, Echthel's team is called Repent. We have Heathen the Ninja, and his twin, Skeptic the Ninja. We have Doctor the Paladin, and Priestess the Summoner. Alrighty, starting off here, anyways, yes, the Ninja Twins, I'm guessing you want a Ninja Knife instead of Ninja Edge for the extra PA. But this is a very familiar setup, the whole, hidden knife, Ninja Knife supposedly, Kagesogi, etc, etc, etc. Don't really need to talk much about them, just expect solid damage for them. Moving on to the Summoner real quick. I like what you're doing with the Faith Rod and Reflect Mail. Right, with Reflect you can dodge most enemy incoming magic, and so you get maximum benefit from Faith Rod while minimizing any risk you take. What I'd like, personally, I think having Reflect Ring instead of Red Shoes would be better, because, you still get Reflect, and now you, and now your support slot is freed up as well. Because you're only using Equip Armor for Reflect, which you can get from the accessory. I'm guessing you did this, though, because I'm sure you have your reasons for wanting the 4 move from the Red Shoes, the extra move. But is that really worth it? I don't know. That is up to you. I would like to see your reasoning. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I think the support slot is better than the 4th move. Now, onto the Paladin. As you can see, very high evasion with Phoenix Blade. So he's going to be very hard to take down. Now, I honestly really do not like this unit. For several reasons. First off, we can just start off with the HP totals, right? Highest on the team, which means he's going to be targeted last to begin with. And so Phoenix Blade isn't really going to do much, right? Because if you're the last person on the team and you die, well, you don't have any chance for re-raise to kick in. Secondly, he's your main support unit, right? There's no support. The Summoner is all offense. Item, he has all the statuses. I mean, these guys, they do have Revive, Chakra Stick, and Magic, the solid support package from Punch Art. But, I mean, I'm guessing from your design, the Paladin was meant to be the main support unit. But remember, Phoenix Blade gives you slow, so he's not going to do his job well. He's not going to do his job well, because he's so slow. Sure, he's not going to die, so I guess he can, throw a Phoenix down or X Potion or whatever. But he's just so slow. He's at an effective 4 speed. He gets his turns way too infrequently for him to reliably support the team. So, in the end, it might end up being these ninjas who end up having to do all the heavy lifting between the revives and chakras and stigma magics. But you'd rather have these guys on the offense. I mean, it's obviously nice to have the support skills from Punch Art. They're great skills. But I'm pretty sure you wanted these guys to attack and not support. And also note that Chakra, you're only going to be healing for like 65, about 65, which is not ideal. Especially, as you'll see, against reinoe's team, which is I Crave the Rave. Yes, very convenient. So anyways, starting off we have I, the Archer, and his very similar brother, Crave the Archer, the Squire, and his twin, Rave the Squire. So, the plan for reinoe seems to be just push these guys' speed as high as possible and go nuts. Right, this is 15 speed, the highest natural speed you can get. And then we have Haste from the Masamune from here. And then these two know Cheer Song. And with Phoenix Blade, they're slow, so you can actually keep singing for a good long while. And hopefully, push these guys up, push the archers up to really high speed, and the archers can just go nuts poking everyone to death. So yeah, this archer knows leg aim, arm aim, steal evil. The speed-based, these are skills that have their hit rate boosted by speed. Again, high speed, more speed, it all helps. knows Masamune for haste, and Kiyomori. which, well, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, these guys really fast, just gonna poke people to death. And, yeah, these guys, abandon, switch into Leather Mantle. Hard to kill, hard to deal with. Flash and White Robe makes them fairly impervious to magic as well, along with the 40 Faith, 40 Brave. Squires know Angel Song and Life Song. I'm guessing Angel Song is just to help keep the Squires singing. The Life Song, though, is actually going to be really relevant. I'm not a huge fan of it, but if it procs Regen on the archers, because they're so fast, that's going to make them really hard to kill. Because they're so fast, they're going to keep getting turns, and Regen, you get a bit of HP at the end of each turn. So with a lot of turns, they just get a lot of free healing. So I think reinoe has the advantage here. The Summoner basically can't really do anything to anyone on reinoe's team. The Curse Rings, Absorb Dark and Null Holy. She knows Holy, Cyclops, Odin. The elements for those skills are Holy, Holy, and Dark, respectively. So it can't do anything here, and then all the Summoner skills are evadable as well. Like, between Flash Hat's Innocent, and even if Innocent wears off, then there's still the evasion to get through, and all those skills are available. So she is very useless. She had enough JP for Raise. If I mentioned that already, well, pardon me for being silly. But yeah, she's useless, basically. Also, Kiyomori from this Archer is just gonna wreck the ninjas. Because all of a sudden with Blind, and they're indeed not... Because all of a sudden with Blind, now they can't really, hit the enemy. That's bad, because they really need to. They really need to. And yeah, basically the archers can just go nuts and poke Echthel's team to death. Remember, the ninjas can only heal for like 60 some HP, and they can do more with that. Yeah, they can do like 90, almost 100 HP with the poke. So, and revive isn't going to help things either. So basically, yeah, I definitely think reinoe is favored to win this match. Anyways, sorry, it seems like I talked for like, what, 7 minutes? But on to the match. Round 1, map 34, Cellar of Sandmouse. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, and remember how slow Echthel's Paladin is, so it's effectively... It's kind of like a 2-on-2. Because the Squires on reinoe's team aren't going to do anything. I mean, they're just there to buff. They're just there to sing and whatnot. The Summoner... Oh yeah, and wow, you know how stupid I am? You remember what I said about the whole Regen proc from Life Song? Guess what Masamune adds? Regen. Hee hee, silly me. 1 KO, nice. It looked like it was just literally like spot on. Of course, because the ninjas are so fast, or the Curse Ring archers are so fast, they're going to be getting back up no problem. I mean, oh, don't act as well. Okay, so looks like I'm just really stupid. I'm just terrible at this game, which I kind of am. Because the archers are going to come back now, but not before the Squires get dropped. And silence as well, so I'm assuming that stops sing. Wow. Pretty crazy. The archers are back. This got really interesting once since the ninjas can one-shot the archers, actually. And the Summoner can still, staff wax, but not ideal, naturally. So that Squire's gonna go down, but he's gonna get right back up. It's about to be his turn. Archer is gonna keep poking. People have very high evade on this team. It's interesting. It's nice that it's funny, even though the Squires have all that evade, the ninja's Cursive Hidden Knife can hit through it no problem, which makes Kiyomori all the more relevant for reinoe. In the meantime, that Archer double turns the Summoner no problem. Just keeps... Goes for a leg aim at point blank though, so now Summoner had a retaliatory poke. Here's a life song. Okay, not for much. I'm not a huge fan of life song. I don't feel it heals enough. Innocent and Faith wearing off, but again, none of those are terribly relevant. And yeah, Reinoe's team just going poke, poke, poke. Squires acting as distractions for Ecthel's ninjas. But got all the evasion on this, like... Yeah, that's exactly 274 damage. That's pretty funny. That archer keeps missing its arm aims. It's a lot of arm aims missed. There's an Odin going on to the summoner, or the squire, and it hits! Down goes the archers again. So this match might actually take a long time. Well, actually, no, wait, no. Now is the perfect time. Right, because once the squires are dropped, well, re-raise. That's, I mean, even regen helps a bit, but again, they're slow. Re-raise doesn't leave them with that much HP, etc. So now is the time that Ecthel should be able to win this. Oh, well, looks like an archer will get up, but again, not enough. Is that, wait, 100%? 100% hit? From what? I thought Odin was unavailable. Or is it don't act? It's because he don't act. Oh, he is singing. No evasion while singing. That's right. And if that ninja can squeeze in, the ninja close. Nope, archer's back. But an army misses again. Wow, that archer has been hilariously useless. Unfortunately for Reinoe. The other archer on Reinoe's team will probably be getting up soon. Did 2, but again, they're really fast. Life song on the squires. The squires are almost at full HP again, but never mind. Wow, the summoner is not useless because I totally forgot that singing cancels. When you sing, you have no evasion. I'm an idiot. Archer's almost back up. Oh! Will Holy go first? Will Holy go first? See, again, like, short charge would be better because you have Faith Rod to boost. Oh, Archer just gets back up just in time. Looks like the other Archer might be able to get up as well. Unless this kills. It does not kill. No HP restore. Which is very unfortunate for Reinoe, but... oh goodness, everyone's gonna keep getting back up. Arme misses again. That's like the 5th one. Wow. I really have no words, because that's just so horribly unlucky. And finally an Arme lands. And you actually don't acting the ninjas is really, really important for Reinoe. Because this way his archers will actually stay alive. In the meantime... You know, as nice as speed is, if you can't effectively, you know, push damage through, it's not going to be enough. I mean, if we look at Raven's team, which also sported 15-speed archers, if I remember correctly, his archers had slow to further punctuate, to further, you know, emphasize the speed advantage. His monk, Yin Yang magic, to disrupt. I don't remember if he had Secret Fist or not, but that'd be another, like, way to sort of, like, another way to win, I suppose. And the thief. Actually, if I remember correctly, it was like 2 swords thief. Again, mostly for disruption, but also Arme misses again. And the songs to keep the archer's MP up for more haste 2, sinkholes, etc. There might have even been Demi too, actually. I don't remember the team too well. But it was pretty neat. another army finally lands. And so, look like Ecthel has lost his chance for now. But there goes one squire. Not 2% shot missed. Well, I guess there's some RNG returned favored or something. You know, reinoe getting all this bad luck and now that knight missing. Not a terribly critical, not a super pivotal move or miss, but well, that knight is now don't moved and don't acted. Squire's going down again. The summoner has been dropped, so chances are the ninja, one of Ecthel's ninja, will go and revive her like so. Phoenix Blade doing its job, just taking time. And see, this is exactly where Ecthel, you do not want to be in a situation like that. Right, your summoner can be easily dropped, which then forces a ninja to play Reviver. Right, and not your paladin, because he's so slow. Phoenix Blade isn't... I really like Phoenix Blade, because it's not... Wait, did that heal the... That healed the enemy archer, but the death proc killed him from Odin. That was awesome. That was awesome. Not sure what the summoner was going for there. It was an AoE spell. She doesn't have Isuna. Was that meant to be a summon? It was. It was Clops. Huh. But yeah, the Squire's super high evade. But then, you know, transparent, who cares? I really like Phoenix Blade because it's really interesting in how you have to really work around it. Right, because slow, it's a huge drawback. Always slow. Huge drawback. Like, it's not a weapon that you can just simply slap on to a unit and expect good things to happen from it. And you also get these kind of, I mean, I'm gonna guess people's main complaints with it are, oh, always re-raise, so problems, it's 66 HP. You sort of get these awkward states like this, but that's also kind of curse ring with the, because they're always gonna get back. Like, curse ring is a lot more of a brain dead item than Phoenix Blade. Right, that's something you can sort of slap on, no problem, because you don't, there's like, the main drawback of Phoenix Blade, or of Curse Ring, is that you're susceptible to instant death from Raise 2. But you will always get, and it takes longer for you to get back up, obviously, because you have to wait the whole, like, 4 turns. The whole 3-4 turns. But, and you become weak to fire, which, again, helps you die easier. But you always get back, you get that extra speed point, get that extra PA or MA point, whichever is more useful. Like, it's Curse Ring is really, it's a really nice item. I really like it. I like it for a different reason than Phoenix Blade. Phoenix Blade is really interesting to work with, in my opinion. Curse Ring is just strong. And it does make things interesting, Curse Ring, right? There's definitely been some really exciting matches. Because of, you know, Curse Ring, a Curse Ring user coming back from life, coming back, and then doing something. I'm being incredibly descriptive here. And the Squire's getting a bit low on MP now. But it does look like reinoe is starting to pull ahead. Because with Phoenix Blade, you keep getting back up. You know, Poison You know what else poison stops? Phoenix Blade. If they don't have a way to deal with... If a Phoenix Blade user doesn't have a way to deal with poison, they're gonna get up and die. End of story. And see, Squire does have a way to heal poison. Does so. To say he's alive. Because, right, if you just die right away, then, like, what is the, like, yeah, Phoenix Blade, or Poison, meant to shut down Phoenix Sound loops, also shuts down a Phoenix Blade user, because it becomes stuck. Right, they get up, do nothing, die. Or they might do one thing and die, but you don't, the important thing is that you don't have to spend an extra action dealing with said unit, right? That's the point, like, that's how you break said loops, said Phoenix Blade revival loops. And so, yeah. Poison is not overpowered. I'm just gonna throw that out there again. I've said this at least one time before, despite essentially the Damned complaining about it. I'm pretty sure he's the only one. Poison's fine. Poison's fine. It was buffed to do the job it's doing, and it's doing it well. It's actually a semi-relevant status now, as opposed to before, where you just sort of shrug it off. I mean, for the most part, you shrug it off for the most part now anyways, but when it's relevant, holy crap, is it relevant. But yeah, well, actual Summoner is poofed, but again, she's not terribly relevant. The Paladin probably did get a turn, but, you know, he's double moved and done, so I didn't notice. It's just like, whatever. He's slow, too, so... High Potion, though, heals up a lot, but again, doesn't... Oh, he's Teleport. Never mind, he was not stuck. But... So it's like... Yeah. Board state, self-explanatory. I admittedly am not paying too much attention. Because... eventually, Reinoe will poke through. On a totally unrelated note, since I don't really have anything to say at the moment, I have actually been working on a new arena team. It is of the defensive variety, which I have said many times before I am terrible at, and testing has indeed shown that. I'm really bad at making defensive teams. They've just been losing most of the time. And for a while they started winning against one of the teams I was testing against, and I put them against a different team, and then they've been getting stomped since. It's... I was gonna say depressing, but that's definitely not true. And ooh, Revive missed. Unfortunate. Perhaps another reason why... I'm speculating here, but perhaps another reason why Ecthel didn't have bothered with the raise on the Summoner is that everyone on Ecthel's team is Serpentarius. So, neutral compat with everyone, and with the low faith values of everyone else on the team. Well, Raze, though, has great hit rate. It's MA plus 100%. Well, but so with neutral compat and the faith values... Oh, Reinoe wins. Yeah, let's start round 2. I'll continue my thought. See you guys in a bit. And here we are for round 2, map 20, inside of Zoltenia Castle. But yeah, what I was just saying earlier, neutral compat plus low faith equals not great hit rates for Raze, so why bother? That was my speculation. And ooh, Masamune, so they're at 18 speed, but Tear Song lands and they'll be at 20 speed with haste, after haste. Which is pretty awesome. But not just dead. There's Kiyomori. Relevant if left unchecked. Not as relevant if cured by Sigma Magic. Ooh, don't act and poison. So, again, Ecthel started off pretty strongly last round as well, but reinoe eventually won because everyone will come back eventually. So his late, I don't know what the song. I mean, his late game is, I guess. I mean, is his late game technically stronger? Most likely. I mean, Faith wears off in the Summoner, except Summoner was mostly useless, and I don't know. Certainly in this matchup, Reinoe's late game it's better than Ecthel's. But there's another don't act from the Kagasogi. It's been really good for him for Ecthel so far. And that Squire is singing, so now he's going to die to a holy. Other archer from Reinoe should be getting up soonish. Oh, they're both going to get up soonish. But in the meantime, can Ecthel's team finish him off? No. An archer will revive. The other one should revive soon, and then followed by the Squire at some point. In the meantime, however, there goes one ninja. If the other ninja can chase down... Oh, no, both Squires are back up. And there's the archer as well. It's an interesting, because of how fast those archers are. They're going to get back up. I mean, they're going to get back up really quickly. So again, it's like, it's a little timer. Like, can Ecthel drop everyone on Reinoe's team before the archers get back up? And if both Squires are singing, this Odin or Cyclops may very well do the trick. Let's find out. Resolves? Oh, one was not singing. Okay, now they're both singing, but the archers are going to get back up first. That said, Summoner can still snipe, unless this one... That's a draw out one. The other one can arm aim. Right now, this is a really tight position for... Oh, but HP restore! I was saying this is really, like, a tough position for Reinoe, but that helps, right? And there you go, Kiyomori. Help that archer survive. Because if the ninja wasn't blind, archer goes down, guaranteed. The paladin has continued to be mostly useless. That was his first relevant action this round. Like that paladin, like, I'm just not paying attention to the paladin at all. Like, he is that useless in my mind. And yes, I am being a jerk, because I am a jerk. But I mean, right? Like, if Reinoe's team was like, it was a much scarier offense going on, right? A team that could apply a lot of pressure. Like, would that paladin be doing anything? I'm guessing no. In the meantime, yeah, Kiyomori, indeed being very relevant here. This is definitely letting Reinoe come back. And the don't act as well. Oh, there goes a ninja, actually. There goes a ninja. And the other ninjas don't acted. There goes the other ninja. And they're both poisoned. And guess what the paladin knows to revive? Phoenix down. Oh, okay. But the ninjas have chakra or Sigma Magic, so it's actually not that bad. But it's still pretty bad for Ecthel right now. Blind Archer still manages to poke through. Squire singing away. Have the Squires done a single cheer song? I don't think they have, because remember, they're also slow because of Phoenix Blade, so it takes them forever to get their first turn. By then, they've had to, like, use Life Song or something. They might have gotten one cheer song off last round. Oh, there's a cheer song. So it's combined total of... Oh, but... The draw out archer. Now 16 speed. And because he's draw out, he knows Masamune. And that means haste. That means 20 speed. So that archer is getting his turn every 5 ticks, my god. That archer is on crack. And a lot of the units are so slow too, so it's like, oh, was that a ninja? Was that a ninja that just left? That just left the field? And see, another problem with the slow support unit. Couldn't pick up his teammate in time. That said, the Paladin is in a very safe spot right now. Thanks to teleport. Singing Squire. Yeah, there goes the other ninja. So, reinoe is going to take this one as well. Because once the... Right, the Paladin's probably going to nurse himself and then move somewhere. Because that's what the AI does. And once he moves... Once he moves the tile, the high tile right next to him, then the archers can poke at him. In the meantime, archers can just stand in place. Summoner is going to try and do stuff. I'm not sure if she can really do anything. Oh, she does drop the Squire, but again, what does that mean, right? He has Phoenix Blade. Yep, see? Nurse, and he moved off his safe spot. So... Squire gets up, slashes, other Squire continues to not do much, but he's really healthy, so the Summoner isn't going to take him down anytime soon. And now he can't move either. So just where they want him to be, of course, they can't. Wow, with defending, that's a 12% chance to hit. But that can be fixed by Don't Act from the other archer. Archer is really bad at arm aiming. Another reason I don't like life songs, like reinoe, you'd rather have your squires do cheer song, but because of re-raise puts them back into critical, then your squires are going to be devoting their time to using life songs, right? There's been like 3, maybe 4 cheer songs have gone off this whole game. Yeah, this whole match, right? Like 4 cheer songs have gone off this whole match. Whereas ideally, you want every song to be a cheer song. But, yeah. Well, Paladin back in a safe spot. And so Don't Act should wear off in time for his next turn. Whereas 25 ticks a turn, status is last. Well, it depends on the status. Charm and Stop don't last as long. Like Charm and Stop, like one of the shortest statuses. Another reason why slow 2 is better than Stop. Slow lasts longer than Stop. Haven't I been telling you guys this whole time that slow 2 is amazing? And just now some of you guys are sort of learning that or something? I don't know. Slow 2 is really good. It's really good. And yeah, like, beware of... Oh, my screen faded well, but that would have been really funny if the Throwstone had knocked back the Summoner as well. She might have taken some fall damage. Like, yeah, beware of the Phoenix Blade because of slow. Right, permanent slow is a huge, huge drawback that cannot be ignored. If you blindly slap Phoenix Blade onto 2 members of your team and just expect them to sort of live forever, you're chances are, if you just blindly do that, you're hurting your team a lot more than you are helping it. Because because 2 of your units are permanently slowed. So it's kind of like a 4v3. Effectively, like, yeah, like other turns have, so it's kind of like a 4v3. Maybe even worse. Yeah, reinoe will win this one eventually. Don't worry, guys, it will happen. Patience is a virtue and all that. See, Hawkseye would have been good for the archers, actually. Hawkseye deals damage based on speed, adds poison, stuff, unavailable. But then again, Don't Act makes things unavailable. So I don't know, but yeah, now that's 4v1, more cheer songs going. Nice thing about cheer song plus, you know, someone with slow. Wow, reflect wore off. Wow. How long does, wow. That is a first. And there we go, reinoe takes it. Alrighty, thanks for watching, hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you guys next time.